Alright guys, I'm going to do a video with you guys. I know it's been about 4 weeks since I've done one, but I wanted to go over these Capri, flip that over here, these Capri 90 tooth ratchets that I purchased and did a review on not too long ago. This is a CP90 S12FXL. CP90S388FXL and the CP90S14FXL. As you guys know, I did do a review on these when I first got them, and I said I would do a follow-up review of what I thought of them. My overall opinion on these is still, I like these ratchets, but they got a lot of issues. They got a long ways to go. The people that are comparing these to Snap-on do not know what they're talking about as far as quality. That being said, I mean, you can see I broke this one. This is the second time I have broke this one. This is the 3/8, and first time I tried contacting them, I didn't have the receipt or anything. I kept forgetting about doing it. Finally, I contacted Contractor Supply. I believe it was off of eBay or something like that. And I was purchasing some stuff from him, and I said, you know, I asked him if he could get me this headset, and he said, yeah. So I went ahead and just bought it. It was reasonably inexpensive. Went ahead and repaired the ratchet, and as you can see, it's broke again. I don't have those problems with my Snap-on. They don't break. The quality is a lot better. One of the things I noticed about these ratchets, if you load this ratchet up and it's got Loctite on a bolt or something like that, and you load it up, and then when the bolt breaks free, this lever wants to flip the opposite direction. So if you're taking something off, it's going in the on direction. You got to flip it back and start all over again. So that's one of the things I don't like about it. My Snap-on doesn't do that with the dual pulse system that they have. Another thing I noticed, if this lever gets stuck like right in the middle somewhere, I may not do it on this one right here, but I've had these stick, or the pulse stick inside, to where the anvil does nothing. It just spins back and forth. And that was on the 1/4 inch actually. It wasn't even on the 3/8, but it was on this 1/4 inch, and it was stuck to where it would just spin back and forth. The pawl wouldn't even make contact. I had to take and bang it because it was stuck, and it's been working fine ever since. So as far as quality control goes, as far as these, everybody says the quality is good as Snap-on. I call bullshit on that. For what you're paying for this ratchet, it's okay. It's $169 for the set. You'd be spending well over $1,000 for these 3 ratchets from Snap-on. But in my opinion, the Snap-on is going to be well worth it. I have no complaints as far as these ratchets go for what I spent on them, but it's just an aggravating situation that their warranty service is just awful. You have to have a receipt. They want pictures of the ratchet, and they still don't get back to you right away. I don't have that problem with Tecton. If I need anything from Tecton, I take a picture of it, verify that it's their product, and they send me one in the mail. Usually I have it the next day or within 3 days. Never had no issue with Tecton. The only thing I don't like about Tecton is I'm not fond of the ratchets. You know, if they made something, you know, like this, you know, I would probably be interested in buying some Tecton stuff. But the reason why I bought these is because the quality of these is a lot better than the Tecton ratchets, in my opinion. I like the grip better. I like that it doesn't have a machined area right here that they have a tendency to bend on the Tectons. So you don't see those issues with those. I don't believe they offer a locking one. So that was another reason that I bought these. But more or less, Tecton doesn't offer anything to this, you know, design, so to speak. If they did, I would buy it. I do own a Snap-on that is a locking one. I'm not fond of the Snap-on's locking design as same as these. I don't like the whole locking scenario. There's not enough, you know, micro adjustment here to be in the right spot that you need to be. I would like it if these locked out and, you know, you could flex them back and forth. and you cannot. So Snap-on does have one that has a lever on it similar to Matco, and you can disengage it, and it flops around like this. So does Icon. I do like that design as well. I have bought a few of those, and I've done a review on those as well. And I'll probably do a follow-up review just like I did on these. But like I said, I'm not happy with the service from not Tecton, from Capri. Has nothing to do with their product. Just I'm aggravated that I have to have a receipt to take this back. I don't have to have a receipt to take Icon Tools back to Harbor Freight. I don't have to have a receipt to take Tecton Tools back. I don't have to have a receipt to take Snap-on Tools back. So it's very aggravating that I made this purchase and I cannot get it warranted, and they have not got back to me. And the first time that I attempted, I bought the headset myself. This would be the second time. I sent them an email and even wrote a little nasty note in the picture, that I'm not happy. But all in all, like I said, I like the ratchet. The back drag on this ratchet is phenomenal. The head thickness isn't the greatest. It doesn't fit in all the areas that you want it to. All in all, they work really well. Like I said, the one I had the problem with is this 1/4 inch. It did get hung up, and it was just free spinning both directions. Like I said, a few taps on the thing, and it's been working fine ever since. The 3/8, the issue is I broke the anvil twice now, and like I said, when I load it up, it actually wants to pop the lever in the other direction. If I'm taking something off, it'll actually pop it into the on position, and I'll go to ratchet it again, and I got to flip the lever back. Like I said, another thing I don't like, I don't like the locking. I wanted a locking one for certain things that I do, and the problem is, like I said, there's just not enough micro adjustment there to lock it where I want it. But it does lock. Haven't had any issues with that part of it. I just wish you could actually lock this to where it stayed like this when I'm using it, unless I wanted to use the lock. Handle wise, they've been holding up really well. You can see a few scratches. None of the rubber's rubbed off, and nothing swollen up or anything like that. Haven't had any issues with the handles. Absolutely love the handles on these. Just overall a really nice ratchet. If the warranty service was actually as good, as Tecton and some of the others. 1/2 inch wise, haven't had one issue with this. This has been a great ratchet. I break a lot of caliper bolts loose on F250s and Tahoes, Explorers, even some tractor bolts and miscellaneous stuff. You see the handle itself it's gotten dirty, a few nicks in it here and there. Very comfortable handle. I really like the 1/2 inch one, but like I said, I've had issues with the 3/8 and I've had issues with the 1/4. But that's kind of the update I wanted to give you on these guys here. And that particular set is a CP90SXL. It's a 3-piece set. It's $169. And in my videos, I recommended, to buy this. And the more I've used it, I would say not so much for $169. I mean, some of the deals Harbor Freight's got going on right now, I think they make a better ratchet. I can walk in the store and get it warranted. The headset's a little bit better in it than what this is, because this is a single pawl. For money wise, I really don't think this is bad, but after using it for a little while, I don't think everybody that's doing the reviews on these is telling the truth. So that's just my opinion. Maybe they've been having good luck with them, maybe they haven't, but Capri Tools did not send this to me for free, and I'm just giving you my honest opinion on them. Does that mean I'm going to throw these in the garbage or, get rid of them or anything? No. I actually keep these in my cart every day, and I do use them. I'll probably repair this ratchet. I just won't be doing as much, heavy-duty stuff with this as I have been in the past. I went to go take a caliper off today with 18mm bolt on an Explorer on the rear, and this sucker broke. This is the second time that it's broke like that. It really wasn't that tight, and I just This is very disappointed. Before I go, I just wanted to talk about the flex in this. You don't see a whole lot of flex back and forth in this, but when you really start, putting some leverage on this, you feel the flex in this head. That's another thing I really don't like. It wants to spread. Has not broke or anything in this area, but it definitely seems to flex more than what most flex heads ratchets do as far as snap-on and a few others. But all in all, that is my opinion on these ratchets here. And like I said, that is the CP90SXL set from Capri Tools. I'll let you know in the future what happens with the warranty, if they get back to me or not. If I end up having to repair this again, I'll probably end up contacting Contractor Supply if I don't hear with them the next couple of weeks, and I'll probably just have them get me another headset, and or if he has it in his eBay store, I'll probably just buy another one, repair this, have one on hand, because it's obviously going to be something that's going to happen continuously, because obviously this is not as strong as competitor. But I'm going to leave it there. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions about these, I'll try to answer them. Like I said, overall, I think this is a really good product for what you're actually paying for it. It's an import ratchet, $169. You can't even buy one snap-on ratchet for that. So, I mean, I don't think it's awful, but warranty-wise, I think you'd be better off going to Harbor Freight if you're going to buy some kind of import stuff. At least when you walk in the store, they're going to have it. They're going to warranty it. And if they continue to stop making it, they're going to warranty it with the newest, the latest, and the greatest. So that's my opinions on it. Like I said, give me a like, share, subscribe, and we will talk to you guys later. Thank you.